Hello, Joe's Wellness Gym friends. I hope this finds you well. Ladies, I have my headphones in today, so you might hear a little bit of heavy breathing. It's spring break. Jack's in the house, Jack and a friend, wrestling 1 minute, running around outside the next, video gaming the next. So I was like, just to be safe, they know not to barge in, but I've got the headphones in. Okay, today's strength workout, which you will find obviously as you're here on my YouTube channel, we have 3 rounds today. 4 moves in each. We're going to repeat each circuit twice, so 12 moves altogether. And today is not about going as fast as you possibly can. Today I'm going to be using 10-pound weights. You can use a lot lighter, you can use no weights whatsoever. Today is all about getting down into that muscle area that we're really trying to work. Engage that core, lock it in, strengthen, tone, and lengthen the body. Let's warm up. Come and stand with those feet just slightly wider than hip width. Sweep the arms up, look up, inhale. And exhale, chin to chest. 2 more, inhale up. And exhale back down. Last one, inhale, sweep the arms up, stay up. Now bend the right knee, bend the right elbow. Draw it down, really want to get into those arms for some weights today. And just switch side to side. And again, also just pushing the weight from the right heel to the left, to the right, to the left. 3, 2, 1, and release. Let's come to one of my new favorite warm-up moves. We're going to roll all the way down into high plank and then lunge forward. So slowly roll shoulders, start to feel in the hamstrings. Walk out into high plank. Step that right foot, giant step forward outside that right foot. Sweep that right arm up. Exhale, bring it back down, pop that foot back, bring that left foot forward. See if you can get it right to the outside of that left foot. Let's do that once more each side. That felt so good. Step back, right foot forward. This time, sweep the arm all the way forward, sweep it back, and hold it back as opposed to going up. Opening up the chest, opening the shoulder just from a different direction. Exhale, back down. Step back, step forward, same thing, sweep that left arm forward, take it all the way behind. You probably feel this in your thighs, pelvis area, glutes, chest. Exhale, back down, step back. Let's walk all the way back up to stand. Okay, we don't need to do too much of a warm up today, but let's continue a little more with those legs. So step forward, sweep the arms up. Exhale, back down, right heel down, toes up. 2 more, inhale up. And exhale down. Last one, inhale up. Exhale down. Same leg, balance on the left foot. Draw that right knee in. Maybe a couple of circles right here. Get into those ankles. Create some movement, create some space. And coming down, other side. Left foot, sweep up. Exhale, heel down, toes up. Drag that floor back towards you. 2 more, inhale up. And exhale back down. Last one, inhale up. And exhale down, heels down, toes up. Balance on that right foot, draw that left foot in. Same thing this side. Now I am aware that I have my AirPods in, so when I listen to this back and edit the video, we'll see how much heavy breathing you ladies get to hear. So if I'm able to put some tunes into the background, I will. I'm definitely playing with my editing, what am I looking for? My editing expertise. It's a slow learning curve. Otherwise, crank the tunes on in the background. Okay, we're gonna get started. First move, all you need is 1 weight. So we're gonna come into a squat position, slightly wider than the hips, and just a quick reminder, hip bone width, that's your hip, okay? That's not hip width, that's your hip width. So I'm asking you to go wider than hip width. Take it out, open up those toes, okay? We're gonna squat down, take a quick look, and I'm actually gonna place my left hand behind my back. So I'm gonna go right down, and and then going to draw that elbow in, reach up, and put it down again. Then I'm going to switch hands. So I'm staying down in the squat position, okay? Let's give that a go. That's going to be our first move, and then we're going to add on into some side lunges. 45 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 12 moves. Let's get into it, into that squat, left hand behind the back, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Squat down, drive up. Now, if the weight's too heavy, go down the weight. As I said, you could do this with no weights at all, just reach up. But we're getting into the obliques here and the core, as well as my legs. My legs are always tired these days. We're getting the arms, the shoulder, come on. So a little bit of a tilt, open up that chest. On the side, you're lifting the weight. A couple of new moves today. One more. And release. Brilliant, coming up. You can absolutely open those feet up a little bit wider for this one. Toes coming forward. Bring that weight into you. And we're going to go over to the left, extend the weight. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Extend, back to center, to the right. So what's really important here is keeping the weight on the heels, and use that breath. Exhale. Come on, 20 seconds. Slow and steady today. I'm gonna have to crack my window open after this set. Come on, shoulders down as always. Away from those earlobes. Last one. And release. Keep hold of that one weight. I mean, you could absolutely do this with 2 weights as well if you want to add extra. So, we're heading into a stalk. Left foot first, so right foot going behind. Take a peek. And then if you can, draw that knee in and bring the weight to the chest. So I'm extending it down, drawing those elbows up. Now, if it's too much to balance, use those bus stops. Tap your foot, and then go back. Tap your foot, and draw it in. Come on, 20 seconds. Keep going. We have lots more arms coming up, otherwise you could absolutely add an overhead press with the weight if you wanted to take that little bit extra. Whoop. One more. Ah, I lost my balance there. And release. So I'll start doing the overhead press, but then I'll just bring it down a notch. On the other side, right foot solid, left foot first. Let's go. Into that stalk. And then come all the way up. And extend the arms up. A lot of balance. So a big one here, ladies, is going to be focus. It's something I notice hugely with my clients. If they're wobbling, it's because their eyes are going all over the place. Come on. Let's get a few more in right here, and then we're going right back to the top. Last one. Woo. And release. Okay, let's go back to the top. So we're going to start low. Left hand right behind the back. 3, 2, 1. Oh, my weight's going a little bit funny here. Your time has started, so please keep going. Something's going on here with my weight. These weights are great until they don't lock in. Okay, keep going. So sorry, stay low. Alternate press. Maybe you can get a little bit more open this time because we've already been to this move. Come on, one more each side. Last one. And release. Come back up to that nice wide open squat. Toes facing forward. Weight at the chest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So extend and bring it back in. Now, if it's too much for the arms, just keep it at your chest. Just work the legs. But I'm really pushing into each heel. Glutes behind. Come on. Exhale. Exhale. Come on. I know you can do this. My arms are on fire too. 3, 2, 1. Come back to center. Okay, we're going to take it into that stalk. I'm going to keep it right into the midline. Left leg is the stabilizing leg to start with. Let's go. Right leg behind, find that spot and focus. Yeah, I lost my focus right away there. Draw the knee in. Add that press. If you've got it in you. Friends, use that breath. Inhale in maybe, and exhale up. Oh, the birds are singing outside. It's springtime. Come on. Last one. And release. Okay, let's take that to the other side. Right foot nice and solid. Left leg behind. 3, 2, 1. Drop that weight. And bring it back in. Find that spot. Now, because you're moving up and down, that spot is probably going to want to be a line ahead of you. You're just going to keep running your eyes down and up. Squeeze into that core. Come on. You've got this. 10 seconds. Last time we're doing this. Last one. And release. Fantastic. Grab yourself some water if you want to. Have a quick pause. I'm going to fix my other weight here. But you are still only going to need one 10-pound weight for, this whole of this next circuit. And then we will go on to needing both of them for our last circuit. So, first circuit. A little bit of combination. Have a quick look. We're going to go and use that fly move again. So left foot forward, right foot back. Get into a low lunge. Let me come this way so you can really see the full range of motion here. So I'm all the way on the floor. Left hand can either be on the knee, or if it reaches, spider fingertips on the ground. I'm going to fly this right arm all the way open. I'm going to bring it back down, and then I'm going to draw that right knee in and take it out. So also, hand can be right there on the knee. Open. And something you want to note about this is as you open up that arm, the heavier the weight is, the more stable you're going to want to be. So this is a tricky move, even with no weight whatsoever. So just think about that, those first few moves when you're giving this a go. Okay, we're heading out in 10 seconds. Starting that nice low lunge position. Right leg back, left leg forward. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I'm flying open. Engage that core. Step in and step out. So my torso, which is absolutely fine, and my chest is almost resting constantly on my left knee. Fly that arm open. Squeeze into that core for stability. I know you know what I mean. Belly button to spine. Lock it in. That's going to help you stabilize this move. And if your hand is on the knee, absolutely fine as well. I actually find it a lot harder. Woo! See, to open up into that fly. And release, come to stand. Oh, those ones are tough. Okay, let's head on to the other side. So right leg forward, left leg back. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fly it open. Now, I am definitely weaker on my left side than my right side, so just be wary of that. And when you lift that left arm up, start with the elbow, and then flick that across the arm up. Tap, and back. Tap, and back, come on. Squeeze into that core, use that core for stability. Please, 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 don't forget. Come in, and release. Let's head down to the floor. Okay, left leg bent, extending the right knee crunches, extending all the way down to the shoulder blades, and then pop it back up. Off you go, time has started. So, couple of variations here. Don't go down as far if you can't get back up. Just maybe do a little crunch. A little crunch, okay? Drop the weight if it's too much. I'm dropping down. Lead with that chest on the way up. I'm on the heel of my left foot. You can either be flat or heel, whatever works best for you. And focus on that core. Squeeze that core and lift. Squeeze. Squeeze. One more. And I'm not necessarily doing an out-in with the arms. The weight is just there, extra weight for resistance. Excuse me. Okay, right heel down, left leg. Let's go. Tops of the shoulder blades, tap the floor, scrunch it in. So I'm inhaling back, exhaling as I come on up. Lead with the chest. And really extend that leg as long as you can. You know I want long, lean and strong. 10 seconds. Woo! Last one. And release. Okay, let's take that right back to the top. Whew. Let's see how we get on again with these 10-pound weights. Okay, left foot forward, right foot back. 3, 2, 1. Take a quick look if you need a reminder. Draw up with that elbow, open it up, back down, foot in, foot out. So the left leg, left knee is staying in exactly the same position. I'm just drawing that right foot in. Tap, take it back. And notice there's not too much bouncing. I'm not lifting those hips. Bounce, bounce, okay? Come on, almost done with this side. And we're only doing these twice. One more. In, out, fly, down, and step. Let's switcheroo. Other side. Right leg forward, left leg back, get on the spine, fingertips, create that space on that right side. Let's go. Now, remember what I said. One side is definitely probably going to be easier than the other. Keep those eyes forward, chest forward. Find a spot and focus. So as soon as you bring that weight back down from the fly, find that spot again. There it is. Tap in and out. In and out. Woo. Last one. Tap in and all the way up. Ladies, we're done with those. Come on down. Keep that weight at the chest. Left heel down, top of the shoulder blades. Let's go. So, leading with the chest. When you come up, lead with that chest. Exhale. Exhale. Drive that heel out. long leg. Come on. Well, let's keep going. Focus on that core. Snap it in. Two more. Last one. And release. Okay. Whew. Right heel down. Left leg extended. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Now, if you need to take a break, press pause and take a break. No one's going to win any prize by pumping through the circuit as quickly as they can, as fast as they can. Okay, today it's all about slow and controlled moves. Engage that lower core. Almost there, come on. End of the second circuit. 3 more. 3, 2, last one. Snap it in and release. Grab some water, press pause if you want to. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds and then we're going to head right on to our next set. So next set, yang, is going to be on our backs. Just take a sip of water out of my trusty, not made locally, but swear by water bottle. Massively helps me. This holds 2,000 milliliters, so 2 liters of water, and I have to drink at least 2 of these a day. And if I have this and see how much I've had, so by lunchtime, I can just gulp some more. Biggest water tip, when you take a sip, take 5, okay? So if you're not a big water drinker, you know the importance of water. It lubricates the joints, lubricates muscles, ignites the brain. Every time you take a sip, just take 5, okay? Instead of 1. That's my tip, because I find it still baffling, not baffling, because you know, we're not all great at everything, but how many of my friends still say, oh God, yeah, no, really, I'm not good at drinking water. Oh, it's so important. When I don't drink water to when I do, the stiffness I feel in my body, you can tell in your skin, I just look dehydrated, like an old prune. Ladies, let's get into our back, glutes, and chest workout. Come onto your back. So, we're going to start all the way down on the floor. I'm going to do a chest press to start right here. Is this a good angle? I can never know. Anyway, bring those weights up today. As you know, I have 10-pound weights. I'm going to take my weights all the way down, tap the floor, bring them back up. Keep those arms straight, lift the glute. Okay, that's our first move, and then we're going to do 3 different variations, and then we'll repeat, and then we're done. So let's get right into it. Four, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Elbow tap, press on up, lift the glutes. Now, when you come back down, that low back does not necessarily have to be locked in to the floor, but I want the core locked in. So definitely make sure that belly button is drawn into the spine the whole time. If we're using much heavier weights, and we didn't have the glute bridge raise as well, we would probably, and I'd be asking you to lock in that low back to the floor. So breathe with the press, breathe with the bridge. Come on. 3, 2, 1 more press, press, and release. Okay, we're going to come up to a bridge. We're going to stay in that bridge, alternate arm press. Take a look. Come on up, get sturdy, get into those heels, push the back of the head, top of the shoulders down, and then drive the right arm out, and then the left. So alternating side to side. Right tap, left tap. Now don't forget about your lower body. Keep those hips up. Keep those glutes engaged. Heels are pushing down to the ground. Come on. Let's get one more each side. And release. Okay, now I'm going to just place one weight down. I'm going to come up into my bridge with an overhead reach. So place it right near the knees. 3, 2, 1, lift into that bridge. Tap the floor behind you and come all the way back down. Nice. So push the ground away with your heels. Squeeze those glutes as you come up. Belly button towards the spine, my friends. And as always, tops of the shoulder blades, back of the head, getting into the triceps here, and shoulders. Make sure those shoulders are not cinching up around your ears. Keep them down. As if my hands were pushing the tops of your shoulders down as you rotate your arms all the way overhead. One more. And release. Last move, we're going to stay up in that bridge once more. Take a quick peek. In fact, I'm going to go completely with my back to you. Come all the way up. Right arm up. We're going to fly out to the right. Come on up. Switch sides. Now, if you need to have a micro bend because your weight is pretty heavy, then have a little micro bend. But I don't want to be chest pressing. I want to keep it a pretty straight arm. Use that breath. Definitely glad to alternate on this move. Come on, 10 seconds. Keep those hips up. One more. And release. Okay, ladies, I think I might stay in this position. I kind of like it, and I feel that you can see my form really well here. Let me know what you think. As they say, comment below so I know that you've watched it and know that you've taken note. Okay, come on back up. Flying bridge. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So actually keep those glutes down. Sorry. Chest press. And lift. So push the ground away with those heels. Lift the glutes. Squeeze the glutes. Lift. Come on, 2 more. Last one. And press. Fantastic. You know what's coming next. We're going to stay up. High. In that bridge. 3, 2, 1. Come on up. And take a quick look. If you need a reminder, alternate press. So what I find that people do in these moves, and you know me, I love a combination move. I love to work out multiple parts of the body at once, is they'll let those hips drop down. Don't let the hips drop down. Keep focusing on that whole body. Heels down, hips up, glutes engaged, core engaged. Come on. Press and press. One more each side. Last one. And release. Place one weight down. You don't need that anymore. Ladies, 2 more moves and then you are done. So place that weight near your knees. 3, 2, 1. Let's go all the way in. The overhead press. Let me scooch a little bit further forward. And back down. So again, tops of the shoulders, back of the head, firm on the ground. Heels. Those 3 points actually. Heels, tops of shoulders, back of the head. And then remember what I said. Imagine I'm pushing down. I have my hands and I'm pushing down on the tops of your shoulders. I do not want them cinching up to the ears. Just use the rotation of that shoulder. If the weight's feeling too heavy, if you have shoulder issues, do this with no weight whatsoever. And release. Okay, friends, last one. Let's see how straight we can keep the arms on this one. So we're going to come up into that constant bridge. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Out to the right. Lift it back up. And out to the left. Micro bend. And what you do with your opposite arm is completely up to you. I've been dropping it on some. I'm just keeping it above my face. Come on, we are almost done here. 20 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1, and release. Get rid of that weight. Fantastic job, friends. Full body strength workout. Let's stretch. Come to sit nice and tall and bring those feet. If you know me, if you've done my workouts for a while, you know this is one of my favorites. Bring those feet towards each other and just roll in. Allow the knees to relax. Allow the glutes, the hips to relax, the lower back. And maybe you can walk out your feet a little bit further. Maybe you can walk out your hands a little bit further. Feel free to clasp the toes of your shoes and just draw your head down a little bit further. Big deep belly breaths. Just release. All the work is done. Okay, rolling up, extend those legs. Let's get into the hamstrings. Heel down, toes up, and then just reach and walk that chest forward. Again, you can take hold of the outside of your shoes. If you're doing it barefoot, just your feet. Maybe you're just grabbing the outside of the ankles. What I don't want to see is, I don't want a rounding, okay? That's a completely different stretch. I want chest forward, massive focus on the underside of the legs, hamstrings, calves. And again, big belly breaths. Let that core engagement go. One more. Beautiful. Come all the way up. Draw that right foot in. Actually, let's open up that left foot a little bit. Right foot in towards the inside of the left leg. And I'm going to reach down. Grab hold of my left foot. Right hand, right shoulder. Open it up after all those flies. Chest presses that we've done. They should feel really good. Extend that arm. If you can, grab hold of the toe. That's not in my near future, but hey, who knows, one day. And draw this hip, draw this knee down, hip, glute down. If we lift it up, you're not getting a full stretch. I want you to stretch out the whole side of the body. And come on up. Come on back. Lean back on those hands. Switcheroo. Left foot on the inside, heel down, toes up. Same thing. Left hand, left shoulder, open up that chest. Oh, that feels good. Extend the arm overhead. And again, maybe grabbing hold of the top of the foot, maybe just grabbing hold of the ankle, maybe just grabbing hold of the shin. Whatever works for you, but really root down that left glute, left hip. Beautiful. Come all the way back up. Let's head on to all fours. And what I want you to do is when you lift up the right knee, curl it in, tuck it in, and then extend that leg behind you and really allow that lower back to dip. You know how I don't love a dip sometimes? I'm gonna let you have a dip right now, okay? So right knee in, tuck it in. Exhale, drive that right leg behind. 2 more. Last one. And then place that straight leg right behind you and just roll back and forward. Back and forward. On the ball of that foot, just stretching out again the back of the leg. You can come down to your forearms too if that feels like you get into it a little bit more. Okay, once more other side before we say goodbye here. So come up onto all fours. Draw that left knee in. Extend behind. 3 more. And really tuck Tuck, 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 tuck that chin in. Last one. Extend that leg, place it on the floor. Again, rock and roll back and forth. On that calf, getting into the back of the hamstring. We're now lengthening those muscles that we were contracting in our squats and our low lunges. And then come all the way back. Let's sit on our knees. Let's finish with a couple of big deep breaths. Inhale, sweep the arms up, look up. Exhale, let it go, belly go, everything go. One more inhale up. And exhale back down. Thank you so much for joining me, friends. You have these workouts for lifetime as long as I keep my YouTube up and running, channel up and running. I hope this finds everyone safe and healthy and well, and please stay connected. Give a friend a call that you've not spoken to for a while. I hope you're well. Take care. See you soon. Mwah.